The target study of this presentation is HP Extreme, presented to you by Kaumoa, main interviewer, Melissa Illick, researcher, writer, Megan Allen, researcher, writer, Jordan Quickstad, editor, proofreader, Roseanne Camillo, final editor, team lead, and your speaker. Our group focused on HP Extreme that Westar Energy has recently implemented. Westar Energy is an American power and light company that was founded in the early 1900s. It first operated utilities in south central and southeastern Kansas. It rapidly grew and is now the largest electric provider in Kansas, servicing to nearly 700,000 customers in 55 counties. The IT system that is the main focus of our study is HP Extreme, which is a multi-channel customer communication management solution that enables a company to take advantage of customer relations by creating impactful and real-time customer communications. What is the main purpose of this application? It provides fully customized high-volume statements and bills, self-service web applications for enrollment, and account sign-up, along with on-demand marketing and personalized correspondences and proposals for customer-facing employees. Westar recently implemented HP Extreme, which handles all communication documents sent out to the customers, such as monthly statements, flyers, letters, and other forms of paper communication. What are the benefits of this application? Ease of access for customer, tracking advantage to company, timely payments, prevention of late statements, and cost efficiency. HP Extreme was bought from HP. After purchasing this product, the steps that need to be done for configuration are server access, security access, user profiles, user security roles, and then database access. Westar actually has a published policy and procedures covering the acquisition of the software. They own the license to use the software, however, they do not own any of the customizations that are made for the software. HP Extreme is an application that is installed onto a server which is configured to be accessible throughout the company by a server address and login credentials. This application is implemented into several systems. It is implemented with CSS mainframe in order to read the data from the database. This is a critical requirement in a system designed to handle massive numbers of concurrent transactions. It is also implemented with the mailroom machines to send each and every bill, data, and layouts. This application also is not a standalone software, so it is not completely separate from any of the organizations of information systems. HP Extreme is an application that is hosted on premises by the organization itself. Since the application is hosted on premises, the company uses intranet to run it. The company's intention on using HP Extreme is the expectation that the software will have a high availability, maintainability, and scalability. Westar Energy is one of the biggest energy company in Kansas. Their expectation is that HP Extreme will work as required. It should have the capability to handle company system network and their future growth. HP Extreme has application security and a good backup plan in case of emergencies. They have certain procedures and standards in place for any issues and ways to keep the application and company safe. Like most companies, they have more than one security plan, and they have a way to back up this plan in case of failures or any issues with people hacking into the company. The other protections for this application is the business's firewall and network security. Many times, a business's user profiles and networks can be hacked, so these are necessary to have. There is also the chance of any application failing. In case of any failures, the data is backed up onto a different server located at a different site. When it comes to application maintenance and performance, there is a responsible party that keeps track of maintenance, and there is a whole process to how fixes are incorporated and who to contact when something goes wrong. They also go as far as having someone in charge of any requests handled, and it keeps the process smooth and application running well. When it comes to tracking components and performance of the organization, our source believes that there is a formal process from tracking hardware and software, but he had no specifics on these questions. This IT professional also said that he is not sure if they measure all of the technical capacity usage for its information system in general. Our IT professionals said the same about the staff measure and staff capacity for the IT project's planning issues. It was hard to get information on this area since our IT professional did not know the depth of it. Most organizations have a published policy or procedures covering outsourcing or service-level agreements with outside vendors. The standard business requires any software development changes or updates to be written up and then approved by the product owners. The product owners have to consider the cost of the change or update against the available funds to the project. Then he or she will work with the project managers in order to delegate the work that needs to be done. The business uses a mix of traditional and agile methodology. However, they are still transitioning to a full agile methodology. Additionally, there is a daily stand-up that is attended each day to answer the following 3 questions. What did you do yesterday? What are you going to do today? And what obstacles are impeding your progress? The Scrum Master records this information into the backlog and updates the progress graph in order to review how much work has been done and how much is still left over. Westar is a big company and many times work and requests go unnoticed by everyone working on the project. Therefore, corporate communication and customer service teams initiated a change to find a solution to improve the business's communication with the customers. This led to all this process of purchasing HP Extreme. As far as an actual process of gathering the business requirements for the information system, Westar did things a little different. There was not a business analyst appointed to handling the business requirements for HP Extreme. Therefore, the project lead and a small team took over the business requirements gathering and worked closely with the product owner to ensure that the software will work with what the business needs to accomplish. It was all teamwork based. At the end of preparing the application and the processes and procedures that go along with it, they have many steps they take before they deliver the finished application. It is testing, and as many testing as necessary. The people involved in the implementation process were the IT staffs, business users, and contractors. Our source and his team prepared the test scripts and also performed the system integration testing. The system acceptance was performed by the customer service representatives and the billing staff to ensure every line item printed on each different bill are valid and true. By the time the application reached system acceptance, most of the defects were found and fixed. After the user acceptance has been completed and the application was implemented into production, and the new bills were printed on the first billing cycle, then the cut over to the new application was accomplished. To assess whether the information system enhanced the performance of the organization's business activities, we checked whether the application was being used consistently or sporadically, and we found out that the application is used with consistency. The application system meets the needs of Westar Energy because it made it easier for the customer to view their account information in communication with employees if there are concerns. Customers are able to access their accounts and view statements. By doing so, the company can cut down costs on paper statements, which is an economic benefit. The application is designed so employees can communicate with the customers however way the customers prefer, whether it's through email, mail, or text messaging. This feature will help build customer relations and enhance customer service. As far as the design, acquisition, development, and outsourcing process, our source was able to confirm with us that they were all successful. Established procedures were followed and new procedures were addressed. The organization staff could pick up on the different way the application is set up and how to easily navigate, and overall the application does the job it was designed to do. In retrospect, the development and outsourcing activities might have been better if the ITs were all in the same area. It can be a bit challenging trying to address problems from Minnesota when there's technical issues in Kansas. To improve this, the organization might want to work with an IT contracting company that is close to the area so they can be present when issues occur. With all that being said, the 3 main sources of information in this research project are the official website of Westar Energy, official website of HP Extreme, and Mingmo, an IT professional with Westar Energy. To conclude this presentation, let me share with you what my team learned in this research project. This research project introduced my group to the concept of management information systems and the impact it has on business organizations. Most people recognize that information systems are composed of technologies such as computers, keyboards, and networks, but technology is just one small component. Some argue that the other components of MIS are far more important. Information systems are made up of three high-level components: technology, people, and process. We learned about the specific of each of the three components introduced. Innovation drives MIS. The right technology, processes, and people come together to solve problems utilizing new techniques and strategies. We were exposed at the applications of MIS in business and learned how far MIS has come since the inception of the information age.